Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another edition of Meal Share Monday. Each Monday I post a video to share with you a quick, easy weeknight meal for you and your family to enjoy. So let's get started, shall we? This week's meal is the ingredients you'll need for this meal is some Italian sausage, hot or mild, whichever your family prefers, ground beef, some peppers, onion, garlic, diced tomatoes and tomato sauce, and then whatever type of pasta you enjoy. American Chop Suey traditionally is made with elbow macaroni, but I really like shells because it catches more of that sauce. And then just for spices, salt, pepper, oregano, and red pepper flake. So the first thing I'm going to do is give my peppers, onion, and garlic a rough chop. I like to do this first so that when my skillet is hot and ready, I'm not pausing the cooking in order to chop the vegetables. So I chop them first, put them aside in a bowl all together so that when I'm ready for them, it's as easy as just dumping and going. It just takes out a lot of the actual cooking time to have everything prepped beforehand. The first thing I cook in my skillet is my sausage and my ground beef. I'm only using 3 hot Italian sausage links today because of the portion that I'm cooking. I don't need all of the sausage, but I do take it out of the casing and break it into bite-sized pieces. And then I cook my ground beef, same pan, seasoned with salt, pepper, oregano, and a little bit of red pepper flakes. And I'm only using half a pound of ground beef for this recipe today, but you could use more or less. It's all up to personal preference. That's just what I tend to like. So once all the meat is browned, I put everything into a bowl together, and then I start on the vegetables. Now here is where we take typical average American Chop Suey and we start to elevate it. I like to use red wine to deglaze my pan, about a cup to a cup and a half, depending on the portion size that you're making. I do this, let it reduce down a little bit before I add my tomato products. I just think this starts to give the sauce such a deep flavor, which is why I look at this as more of a sophisticated American Chop Suey. Now it's time for the tomatoes products, diced tomatoes and tomato sauce. I do like to break up my diced tomatoes into smaller pieces. You could most certainly use crushed tomatoes if you wanted to, but I like to have control over how big my tomato pieces are in my sauce. So I break them down a little bit, but I do like to have them still hold up to itself with the other vegetables that will be going back into the sauce. Now once everything is combined, I add oregano, salt, pepper, and I think I put a little bit of garlic powder in there just to ramp up the garlic flavor. And then I'll add the vegetables back in and the meat mixture back in, and I will mix those all together, and then you're gonna simmer. What's nice about a meal like this is you could make this mixture an hour or two ahead of time, shut it off, and then bring it back up to a simmer right before serving. And you can simmer it for 20 minutes, you could simmer it for an hour. It really depends on your time, how much time you have, and the flavor profile you're looking for. I tend to saute mine a little bit longer, or just so that I can have a deep, richer flavor in my sauce. And the final step while that sauce is simmering is to cook your pasta. And then you just add as much sauce, as much of the meat mixture to your pasta as you like. We like a good ratio of probably like 2-to-1 sauce to pasta, but it could be whatever you like. And that leftover meat mixture sauce, oh, it's so good. Put it on almost anything, toast even, and it is a meal unto itself. And then it just comes down to plating. What I like about this is that you can see how comforting and what a nice hearty meal this is, but it's so simple that you could make it for a dinner party or just for a weeknight meal. Add some chives or some green onions to the top, and add some nice garlic bread to the side or garlic knots, even just a crunchy baguette, and you have a sophisticated meal that takes you no time at all, but is so flavorful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Meal Share Monday. If you did, press that thumbs up button, press that subscribe button, and leave me a comment and let me know. Did you change anything to the recipe? Did you add or omit? And what are your favorite weeknight meals? What are things that your family requests every week? Maybe it will spark some new ideas for me and some of the other people here. So, thanks so much guys for watching. I can't wait to see you again in my next video soon. Bye!